Welcome to the Levelling Up Universities Awards 2021. After the success of our inaugural Levelling Up Awards for businesses and community groups earlier in the year, the Levelling Up Universities Awards gives us a great chance to celebrate the work of higher education institutions across the UK to help level up. The message of these awards is simple. Our country can recover from COVID-19, and it can also be a fairer country than before. And education is at the heart of how we level up Britain. And with the upcoming consultation on higher education policy, now is the perfect time to celebrate and showcase the very best work of our universities in providing opportunities for people of all backgrounds. And it also underlines the vital importance of universities as anchor institutions and employers in the communities that they're part of. But before we start, I just want to say a big thank you to our university supporters. The University of Bradford, Staffordshire University, the University of Lincoln, Liverpool John Moores University, the University of Greenwich, York St John University, the University of York, the University of Northampton, the University of Bolton, Northumbria University, the University of the West of England, the University of West London, the University of Derby, Make Happen at the University of Essex, Plymouth Mar John University, and Solent University. They represent our purpose coalition of levelling up universities, alongside levelling up businesses and others that are committed to putting people and planet at the heart of their organisation's purpose. I'd also like to say a big thank you to our cross-party MP supporter group, not least Robbie Moore, MP for Keighley, and Dame Margaret Hodge, MP for Barking, who head it all up. All of our parliamentary supporters are hugely passionate about levelling up and social mobility, just as I am. Through the Social Mobility Pledge and its purpose-driven coalition of businesses and universities, and with civil society and cross-party MPs, we have produced the Levelling Up Goals, setting out the 14 challenges we need to tackle to deliver a Britain where everyone has the same chances to get on in life. The Levelling Up Goals aim to tackle the different challenges that hold people and places back in our country and that get in the way of us achieving our full potential. We know the crucial difference a good education can make, the transformational power of getting that first job. And we know now more than ever the importance of good health. Government, of course, has a key role to play in levelling up. But change is so often driven from the bottom up. And that's why we're encouraging all organisations, from businesses and universities to civil society and the public sector, to all come together to work on these 14 levelling up goals, to think hard about how they can have more impact individually and collectively on these key public policy challenges. We're not suggesting any organisation should or can solve all of these challenges. They may well just be focusing work on a handful of them, or even just one. It might be a focus on positive destinations post-16, especially in parts of our country with underrepresented groups within higher education. Our universities have a crucial role to play in levelling up, not only for their students, but as wider engines of opportunity, enterprise and social mobility in their communities. They're helping to grow not just a vital talent pipeline of skills, but alongside that, these are institutions that are powering a local, regional and national economy. And what matters is that the work any organisation is doing is having real impact. Not just PR or spin, but real, measurable impact. So that's what these awards are all about: impact. The people and organisations who are working hard to make a real impact on levelling up. So without further ado, let's hear from former Apprenticeships and Skills Minister, Right Honourable Anne Milton, who's announcing the winners of the first 7 awards.
Thank you, Justine. I'm delighted to be part of the Levelling Up University Awards. It's been truly inspiring to see all the incredible work going on in universities across the UK. We've had some fantastic nominations for universities who really are at the forefront of the Levelling Up agenda. So without further ado, let's announce our winners. Our first award is for Goal 1, Strong Foundations in Early Years. And the award goes to Hannah Holgate from Plymouth Marjon University. Hannah leads the Early Years Initial Teacher Training provision at Plymouth Marjon and is a true leader and a determined champion of the crucial importance of early years education. Our second award is for Goal 2, the Successful School Years category, and the winner is Hannah Tebbett from the University of the West of England. Hannah has led the development of Future Quest, a regional partnership of higher education providers and secondary schools into a successful partnership with a long-term future to support young people to realise their dreams. And on to Goal 3 now, which is the Positive Destinations Post-16 category. The winner is Make Happen UCAS Working Group. Make Happen UCAS Working Group supports a range of young people from different backgrounds to apply for university. During the lockdown, they have worked hard to continue their support and advice despite the lack of opportunities to visit universities. Our next award is for Goal 4, Right Advice and Experiences. And the winner is Ansh Sashdara, President of the Students' Union at the University of Bolton. Ansh has been an inspiration throughout the pandemic for students and ensuring that they have access to the right advice and experiences to unlock their potential. Some fantastic winners there. Congratulations to you all. Before we continue with our next 3 winners, we would like to share with you a few short films created by our university partners showing what they're doing to help the Levelling Up agenda.
Our vision at the University of Bradford is a world of inclusion and equality of opportunity, where people want to and can make a difference. We have made measurable impacts on social mobility through increasing participation rates in higher education, closing attainment gaps, supporting students to achieve graduate-level jobs, and research into structural inequalities, helping understand what is holding people and places back. We are one of the most diverse universities in the UK and provide opportunities for students underrepresented in higher education. 69% of our students are BME and over 50% come from the most financially disadvantaged areas. Through our inspiring outreach programmes and contextual admissions approach, we ensure everyone with the potential to succeed can study with us. Using an integrated partnership approach, we understand the barriers to educational success, access and participation. We focus on solutions that work locally. Over 50% of our graduates stay in Bradford supporting economic growth. Our success is based on a commitment to whole system inclusive approaches to support student success. Our internationally leading researchers co-create solutions to local issues, shaping and benefiting future societies. We lead studies to address health inequalities, focusing on the health and well-being of the most vulnerable people, including the homeless, travellers, ex-prisoners and asylum seekers and refugees. The University of Bradford is the place to be to make a difference, supporting levelling up to achieve prosperity for all.
Hello, my name is Grant Saker and I'm the Head of Student Recruitment and Widening Participation here at York St John University, and I would like to take a minute just to talk to you about some of the amazing work that we do and just to put across how passionate we are about social mobility. 58% of our students come from underrepresented backgrounds within the higher education. I'm going to give you 3 key innovative projects that we deliver. We've delivered the Military Human, which offers CPD to enable understanding of military culture and transition. We've got Converge, which has been running for a long time now. It's an award-winning project which gives people who have got access to mental health services the chance to come in and access free, creative and sports-based courses to empower them, to give them self-confidence. We've got our Launchpad here, our careers service, which is so successful that 97% of our students have got employment or education within 6 months of leaving, and they've got that service for life as an alumni as well. We deliver a number of widening participation projects, very far-reaching. We work with schools in the coast, in deprived areas, to try and support students there. We work with care leavers, with those with care responsibilities. We offer mentoring schemes and summer schools. Our contextual offer scheme is something that we're particularly proud of, where we view each candidate individually and make them an offer based on their circumstances. And also just to touch on our scholarship package, which will see 40% of our incoming students eligible for some form of funding. So that is a very quick overview, but hopefully that gives you just an insight into how passionate we are about social mobility, about removing those barriers to higher education. Thank you.
Staffordshire University is striving to be the UK's foremost digital university. We work to equip our students with the skills and knowledge they need in an increasingly digital world. Our £1.3 million Smart Zone is designed to equip students to solve the problems of tomorrow. Students have free access to the tools and technologies necessary to undertake project work in areas including sustainable power, AI and robotics, games and visual effects, self-driving vehicle design and wearable technologies. Students can make use of laser cutters and machine and milling tools for use by engineers, product designers and artists. There's also a 3D factory staffed by technical experts who can offer advice and instruction on the full range of 3D printers available for use. Our computer rooms are open outside normal hours, so students have access to high-spec PCs and specialist software. At Staffordshire University, we are committed to making our students ultra-employable in new and emerging industries. We are at the forefront of digital careers, offering innovative courses and degrees in areas such as esports and cybersecurity. We are the connected university, connected to the needs of students, academic partners, business and society.
Hi everyone, I'm Muji. I'm a 22 years old fashion marketing graduate from the University of Northampton. I am from Italy originally, but I moved in Northampton in 2018. I'm from Milan, so as many of you must know, there has been an area hugely impacted by coronavirus in 2020. So there are different ways the university helped me throughout this whole year to overcome these difficulties brought by coronavirus. One of them is the Coronavirus Hardship Fund the university had available for students from UK, Europe and international countries. That really helped me to go through the whole year, obviously, under different point of view. And as well, I am part of the residential life team, as you can see. So I had the opportunity to work throughout the whole academic year and the whole, lockdown period. So that really helped me to grow as a person and as a student as well, since I had the chance to talk with different students from UK, international countries and European countries, listen to them, talk to them, relate to them. This all help from the university helped me to stay focused on my studies and achieving my 2-1 degrees from fashion marketing. So I'm really happy about that. So yeah, go University of Northampton!
On to Goal 5 now, which is the open recruitment category. I'm delighted to announce that the winner is the University of Derby. The university uses anonymised shortlisting during their staff recruitment processes and participates in a number of schemes: Equality Charter Mark memberships, benchmarking activities and awards to support their commitment to equality, diversity, inclusion and well-being. These include Ban the Box, which seeks to increase fair opportunities for people with criminal records, and the Athena Swan Charter, which addresses gender equality. We're now on to the Fair Career Progression Award, which is Goal 6. Congratulations to our winner, who is Emma Vincent from York St John University. Emma heads up the Student Success and Widening Participation Service at York St John University. During the COVID-19 pandemic, she's worked closely with employers to ensure that students have access to high-quality online placements. This has enhanced learning as well as provided experience of graduate-level work. Emma is continually looking for opportunities to enhance graduate job opportunities and ensure fair career progression for those underrepresented groups. Moving on to Goal 7 now, which is the widening access to savings and credit category. The award goes to the University of Bradford. The University of Bradford offers a range of services to support students who experience financial hardship, from an on-campus food bank through to hardship grants and short-term interest-free loans to bridge gaps caused by delays in student finance. The university is clear that higher education offers a clear route to levelling up, and that finance should never be a barrier to study for those with potential. Huge congratulations to our winners so far. We still have plenty more awards to come, but for now I'm going to pass back to Justine, who's going to tell you a little bit more about the work we're doing with businesses and NHS trusts.
Welcome back. It's great to hear so many incredible stories of universities going above and beyond for their students, colleagues and communities. Now, before we reveal some more winners, I just want to talk a little bit about the work of our businesses and NHS trusts who are leading the social mobility agenda. These organisations are working hard to spread opportunity and make a real difference on the ground to individuals and communities. They're all big employers in the regions they operate in and are having a measurable impact on lives. So a special thank you goes to Sodexo, Pennon Group, Compass Group, BP, Amazon, Persimmon Homes, UK Power Networks, Shoesmiths, Direct Line Group, the Adecco Group, Lend-Lease, Reed, Colt Technology Services, Cisco Systems, Aldermore Bank, Gately plc, University Hospitals Birmingham NHS Foundation Trust, and East Suffolk and North Essex NHS Foundation Trust. I'm now really excited to see the winners of the awards in our other 7 goals, from good health and well-being to closing the digital divide.
Now on to the health and well-being category, which is Goal 8. And we actually have joint winners. We simply couldn't separate them. The first winner is the University of Lincoln's Mental Health Transitions Project. Through early intervention, the project aims to empower students to support their own mental health well-being and that of their peers, ultimately improving the achievement and performance of students. The second winner is Dr. Melanie Thorley from the University of Greenwich. Dr. Thorley launched the university's Support Through Accessibility, Retention and Transition programme in 2016, which helps disabled students to thrive at the university and beyond. 50% of the disabled students on the programme are first in family to go to university, showing the huge importance of the programme. Our next award is for Goal 9, Extending Enterprise, and the winner is the Fresh Minds for Business programme at the University of West London. The programme brings students and businesses together to challenge the status quo and build success. Business gain new ideas to improve growth and competitiveness, and the programme underlines the University of West London's commitment to be an engine of growth for the local economy. Closing the digital divide is our next award, which is Goal 10. The award goes to the COVID response from Staffordshire University. Quickly after the beginning of the pandemic, the university and Students' Union worked together to support students affected by digital poverty through laptop loans, increase in software licences and Wi-Fi extensions. A fund was set up which received more than 2,400 applications, totalling £650,000, demonstrating the real need for financial support. Our next award is Goal 11, Infrastructure for Opportunity, and the winner is Professor Kiran Trahan from the University of York. Professor Trahan has provided authentic leadership in the University of York's social mobility strategy and worked to address inequalities. She has ensured the levelling up and building back better agendas are visible and led by concrete actions throughout the region as well as the university. The University of York is committed to working with business and others to provide an infrastructure to allow for opportunity to be spread evenly across the region. Before our final set of awards, we have another few films to share with you from our university partners. Let's see what they've been up to.
My name is Professor Catherine Mitchell and I'm the Vice-Chancellor of the University of Derby. Creating new knowledge and providing valuable and quality opportunities to make a positive and lasting impact are key to what we do at Derby. Our mission professes a levelling up approach, and embedded within our teaching and learning is a commitment to improving people's life chances and their prospects, as well as increasing the productivity of our city, our county and our region. Social mobility is central to everything we do, a deep and unwavering commitment to our student community. This has been nationally recognised this year with 3 major awards in the past 12 months. Education is a truly transformative experience, enabling people from all backgrounds to understand what they are capable of and to achieve not just the outcomes they have hoped for were possible, but provide new opportunities which we believe are game changers for their future endeavours. Our impact goes beyond the university. We are improving attainment in our schools through the Derby Opportunity Area. We are supporting the creation of new jobs, attracting new investment through our links with industry and local authorities, and as importantly, helping cultural life to flourish through our theatre and the critical support for the arts in our city and beyond. We believe our students learn within a supportive environment, which will drive innovation, economic activity, improve public services and support a vibrant cultural sector. They will be able to play a vital role in how our region and the county bounces back post-pandemic. But crucially, the experience at Derby engenders self-confidence in our students to empower them to achieve and make important contributions to the way we live today.
Hello, I'm Professor Jane Harrington. I'm the Vice-Chancellor of the University of Greenwich, and I'm absolutely delighted to have the opportunity to talk about levelling up at the university. And before I start, I just want to tell you a tiny bit about the university, because it's really important to set the scene. 50% of our students have significant commutes to and from the campus. 56% are first in their family to go to a university. 57% of our undergraduates are Black, Asian or minority ethnic, and 57% of our new student intake comes from the 40% of the most deprived areas in the country. But on the flip side, we're the top modern London university for graduate prospects and the top university in Kent for graduate prospects. We're also 11th worldwide in the category of reducing inequalities. And I'm just so proud of that. And the thing I'm really keen to tell you about those, what are we doing to level up? Well, what we're doing is that we're changing the lives of students, but we're changing them one student at a time. And we're doing that by supporting them each individually to achieve their ambitions because of, rather than despite their backgrounds. And I want to give you a really fabulous example of this, which is our wonderful alumni, Elizabeth Tackey. And Elizabeth completed her postgraduate certificate in education in 2015. Now she is the CEO and founder of A2I Dyslexia. It's a social enterprise that's based in Wandsworth, and it serves the whole of London and supports low-income families with dyslexia support after school, within the community, supports them with employability skills and business startups. And it has a real focus on serving hard-to-reach communities. And that would be communities such as the Black, Asian and minority ethnic community and other ethnic minority communities. And it's really focused in those communities on how you can overcome stigma and cultural barriers that are so frequently associated with dyslexia and dyslexia awareness. Now, she has previously said that one of her biggest inspirations was her course leader, Tracy Partridge. Tracy made Elizabeth believe in herself, and she inspired her to reach her full potential, to be her absolute best. And that was because of her dyslexia and specific learning difficulties, not despite them. And I think that's so important, and that absolutely epitomises why I am so proud to be the Vice-Chancellor of the University of Greenwich. Thanks very much.
Hello.
Are you all right?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. So, Naomi, how has breaking barriers helped you grow as a person?
I definitely feel like it helped me with my networking skills and also with being more intentional with my career search. A lot of the times I was unsure about how to talk to the people that were representing the companies and whether it was possible for me to get into those roles myself. And I feel like it definitely helped me with like networking and learning about the different roles that would be applicable to me.
And how has breaking barriers then helped your career, do you think?
Yeah, so building on from the networking, obviously I got my job through networking. Because of those skills, I just messaged people on LinkedIn. I was persistent in telling them about what kind of career I wanted. And then I got lucky and I started forming a relationship with someone. And I have now a job that I'm really excited to start. So I'm really happy about the way everything went.
Hi, my name's Rebecca. I'm the Head of Access and Outreach at the University of York. So the Access and Outreach team have always employed student ambassadors to be a part of our events, but we recently decided to recruit current university students who are from less advantaged and underrepresented backgrounds to be a greater part of our ambition. So our students now help us to generate new ideas, develop existing programmes and deliver workshops and events of their own design. So with paid student interns now fully fledged members of our team and students performing parts of our working groups and planning committees, we know that our programmes will have much greater impact and be far more relevant. Just one example, the York Experience Summer School taking place next month We'll, with the help of our student interns and a huge team of student assistants, support over 600 young people from across the country to realise their ambitions for the future.
On to Goal 12 now, which is the Building Homes and Sustainable Communities category. The winner is Professor Alistair Scott from Northumbria University. Professor Scott has been awarded a prestigious Knowledge Exchange Fellowship by the Natural Environment Research Council to undertake research to change the way that green infrastructure is viewed, valued, used and delivered in city planning. He is passionate about the importance of green infrastructure in urban planning and explores the numerous benefits nature brings to cities. Our penultimate award is Goal 13, Harness the Energy Transition. The award goes to Victoria Blake, Environment and Sustainability Manager at the University of Northampton. The university's 2020 Carbon Management Plan exceeded its 3-year carbon reduction target of 30% by a further 9%, thanks largely to its new Waterside campus. Victoria and the university are also committed to working with the local and wider community to highlight the importance of sustainability, including energy, low carbon technology and climate impacts. And now on to our final award in Goal 14, the Achieve Equality through Diversity and Inclusion category. And our final winner is Catherine Stiletto from the outreach team at Liverpool John Moores University. Having supported Liverpool John Moores University's outreach initiatives as a student advocate, Catherine progressed to a full-time post in 2013 and has been instrumental in coordinating and delivering Liverpool John Moores University's widening access programmes ever since. The Liverpool City region has some of the most deprived boroughs in the country, and Catherine makes a conscious effort to target young people in these areas who need support the most in navigating the higher education system. Huge congratulations to all our winners. It's been truly inspiring to see all the amazing work going on across our universities. However, we still have a couple of very special awards to announce. I will now pass back to Justine to announce the winners of our Spotlight Awards. But it's been a huge honour and a privilege to be here to be able to announce the winners of our 14 Levelling Up goals.
Well done to all our winners. There's some incredible work being done in universities across the UK. Now, to continue on that theme, we have two very special Spotlight Awards to announce. Firstly, Professor Liz Barnes, Vice-Chancellor at Staffordshire University. When Liz steps down from her role later this year in December, she will have spent 35 years in higher education. Hers is a social mobility success story in its own right, but Liz has been instrumental in Staffordshire University's growing reputation as a globally connected digital pioneer within the fields of education, research and enterprise, and more besides. In its immediate region, with Liz's leadership, Staffordshire University has been a core part of the ongoing success of the Stoke Opportunity Area, and its work locally has extended the chance to build a better life through going to university to so many more people. It's really levelling up in action. Professor Barnes' career has been built around leading, learning and teaching with a focus on widening participation and tackling the barriers that are so often there to higher education participation. Her enthusiasm for digital technologies and their transformative effect on the learner's experience, but also the opportunities for building a renowned footprint in key growth industries like e-gaming, has been central to Staffordshire University's ambition to become one of the UK's foremost digital universities. It's a real privilege for me to be able to work with Liz on the Levelling Up agenda, and this award is so well deserved. Secondly, Professor Mary Stewart, Vice-Chancellor of the University of Lincoln. Again, it's an incredibly well-deserved award. Professor Stewart steps down later in the year after 12 years at the helm of the University of Lincoln. Mary has been a dynamic and influential leader, not only of Lincoln, but in many ways of the wider higher education sector. At Lincoln, she has shown the role that a university can play in driving up education outcomes during school years, as well as offering the chance to go to university for people for whom previously it would never have been possible, and particularly succeeding in a region that is very rural. Her work through the university to also upskill opportunities has seen the University of Lincoln lead work in developing a strong research base, including the Lincoln Institute of Agri-Food Technology and, of course, the National Centre for Food Manufacturing. Mary has driven local and regional engagement of the university that she leads. And more than that, Professor Stewart's research interests are focused on social mobility and higher education. She has been, and I'm sure will continue to be, a prominent and powerful voice in the Levelling Up agenda. It's fantastic to be able to recognise Professor Mary Stewart's work formally with this Spotlight Award. So well done to all our fantastic winners. There's some amazing work going on in universities up and down the country to level up, and I hope these awards give a sense of how much is being done. That's all from us. So all that's left for me to say is a massive congratulations to all of our inspirational winners. Thank you, and see you again soon.